Hello. Purpose of this video is to present the idea that Field Day is not just a contest or a social event, but actually comprises the elements to be a communications exercise. If you think about it, disasters create islands. Highways are blocked, communications are broken. Delta, Montrose, and possibly Grand Junction would be an island. When's the last time I-50 or US 50 or I-70 was closed? In the winter, it'd be easy for Gunnison to be an island. So two things you want to know is what's happening on the island and how do we communicate that to the mainland? Our weekly Sunday night nets are practice for obtaining local situational awareness. Instead of talking about what's in the garden or how hot it is or how much rain we had, we would talk about other situational awareness things. Is the power out? Do we have cell phone coverage? What roads are blocked? So again, our nets are practice for providing situational awareness. So after we know what's happening locally, we need to let the outside world know that we're up and running. And the way we do this during Field Day is to have the Field Day chairman send a message to the Colorado section manager for ARRL or to the Colorado Areas Emergency Coordinator. The message says we're up and running, we're able to send and receive traffic. Our plan this year is to send that message at 1300. That's an hour after Field Day starts for us, and we send it to K0 NTS on 60 meter channel 2. So this Field Day allows us to demonstrate our emergency communication capabilities. We can operate on emergency power. We can communicate near and far. And we can operate all day and all night. If you've read the current issue of ARRL's QST magazine, there's several pages describing what amateur radio did during the Alaskan earthquake in the 60s. And essentially, many stations, even though theoretically or statistically Alaska had few stations, but many stations sent thousands of messages as the only means of communicating from Alaska down to the U.S., the lower 48, was by amateur radio. And they operated some stations 72 hours straight. The communications exercise also involves us practicing how we would let others know we are okay as we're insulated or isolated in our island. So the practice is by sending radiogram messages to family and friends. We say everything's great during Field Day, but during a real incident, a real emergency, we tell them we are okay. So how do we accomplish these tasks? As mentioned before, we send a radiogram to the section manager by voice on 60 meters, and we send radiograms to friends and family using the NTS/RRI templates. That's National Traffic System or Radio Relay International templates through the WinLink system. Radio here, internet there. When we operate our stations 24/7, or as best we can, as close to 24/7, we're practicing sending a lot of traffic. Jeff Ryan, our ARRL director, told someone that MCOM is like a contest. The exception is the exchange is different, but you're passing a lot of traffic as efficiently as you can. So this year, in addition to the regular 2 alpha stations that we have for field day, we need to consider having a 60-meter rig and an NVIS antenna, and also a 20 or 30-meter antenna available for the WinLink station. We plan to use WinLink. There's a mode called VARA HF, or we will use backdoor capable stations to connect into the WinLink to send the messages. So we'll be sending 10 quote simulated health and welfare messages by WinLink, in addition to sending the voice message on 60 meters. So we accomplish these tasks by having an NTS station set up. We prepare the section message by 12:30 on Saturday to send out at 1300 on the scheduled 60-meter net. And then we have club members prepare health and welfare type radiogram messages. We like to have them done at the latest by 0800 on Sunday morning. That gives us a last chance to get them out before noon. We'll be passing out the radiogram forms for people to fill out at the club meeting. And what we like people to do is provide the name, mailing address, email address, and phone number, along with a brief message that we'll be sending out. This provides all the information needed for the radio relay international slant national traffic system to deliver the message. It's a little bit different than last year when we just asked for the email address. So I hope this presentation has been beneficial, and let's think as our field day as a communications exercise. Hope each of us has a great field day. Thank you.